Hey, what's up, guys? This is Sensei. Today we're gonna do this panel install, this engine lighting from Gold Strike. Big shout outs to Gold Strike making some amazing stuff for this Gold Wing. Now, this install is not a lot of difficulties. All you gotta do is have a little brain about how to run wires and how to hide your wires. I'm showing you how I'm doing mine, but you don't have to follow it exactly to the T. And here is what it looks like. It's beautiful, actually. I like the look. This is a gloss black. They also have chrome. And what I'm doing, I'm taking off these screws. This is a 5mm hex head. It's right above the engine. We're taking those screws off, and you're not going to use the same screw. Okay, you're going to use a longer screw. And I'm also unloosening this screw right here, which is right where the seat normally goes, in that area in the lower portion of the tank, to loosen up, just to give me enough room to run that cable that I'm touching. I'm also showing you that I use a piece of metal, thin metal, to run through the opening. I'm going to use that to pull the wire through. And you could use electrical tape. I'm using regular electrical tape. It just makes the job easier. You don't have to waste your time trying to finagle with it. So the way that normally works, you will pull and push. As you pull, you push. You pull, you push. And look, like butter. That thing worked like a charm, baby. All right, now as you pull that through, that's just a 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's simple. Now, if you look at what I'm doing, I'm placing the light system in a spot and I'm pulling. Look at how that cable just hit in the spot. Now, in the package, you have a spacer. Put that spacer. The spacer is going to go all the way into that opening. You're not going to see the spacer. All right. And you push it in. And then when you're tighten it down with that 5mm hex, make sure you push in. You see, it's starting to lock into place. You could see as it begins to close in. So you want to tighten one down, tighten the other, go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until you get a nice, steady, even tension. That's it for that side. Now we're on the next side. Yay! Same thing on the other side. Now on this side, the bike is set up a little different. So you're going to notice that I'm going to run the wires a little different. I'm not going to use it the same way I did the other side. You'll notice it. And those screws, just pop them out. I just lift it up and use my finger to push it out. Now, look at what I'm doing here. I'm running the wire through that portion, but it's going to run up underneath the panel. And I'm tucking it under the panel to make sure that it would never fall out. And I work my way up through that screw. I remove that screw, by the way, so I can get it all the way up into above the tank. And don't forget those spacers, very important. And the bolts that came along with this package. Man, that light looks good. And you're gonna tighten it down. So here we're going to do the distribution block once again from Gold Strike. Gold Strike is just make some amazing stuff. In the back, you see me plugging out. I plug out the plugs. You'll see it. It's a left and right plug. And this just takes its place. It's like an adapter, an extension harness. You plug that one out. And that one I'm running right now, that is going to connect directly to the distribution block. And the same thing on the left. If I'm sitting on the bike, the left side, that's the left side. I'm also going to plug it out. You can't go wrong. It's only one plug that fits. So you can't go wrong, even if you try to go wrong. You just can't go wrong. There you go. Now, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of checking out the wiring. You see it up close. I'm tapping to show you what it looks like. You can't go wrong, like I said. Now, that is dope. Look, right side and left side. So you can't get confused. The first light that I installed was what? The left side. So the left side, you're going to plug the light into the left side. Now that red and black wire that you saw me running before, that's for the batteries. That's going to go to the batteries. And this, I'm just running the wires under the bar to keep it fully protected. There you go. And I'm connecting that portion As you can see, they just snap into place. All right, I got the wire on the right side already zip tied. Look at how neat that looks. And I'm gonna get a tool and I'm gonna cut it. Snip, makes it neater and cleaner. You don't need a bunch of zip ties just like sticking out all over the place. And I'm gonna simply take one of those ports, it doesn't matter which one, that's the right side. I'm pulling up that cover and I'm gonna plug that in. You know when it's plugged in because it doesn't go any further, it snaps in. There you go, that's in. And then I'm gonna do the same exact thing on the left side. Zip that up, get my snipper, snip, snip, snip. And then we'll do the same thing here, plug it in on the left side. Now you're gonna do that for every single light system that you install. Everything that you install. And with the Goldwing, there's also another company that has the Pathfinder lights, and you can get the adapters. In videos after this later on, you're gonna see the adapter, which still plugs right into the distribution block. Now we're gonna go to the battery. We're gonna start with the positive first. Remember, red is positive. That's already connected. Tighten it down, make sure it's nice and firm and nothing loose. Then we're gonna go over towards the negative side, and we're gonna do the same exact thing on the negative. The black is your negative, all right? Once we do that, we should have power. Just make sure it's tight. Don't leave it loose. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. We got power, baby. That looks so good. It's a nice little light above that engine. It really works well. Now, normally it won't flash that fast, but because I have my one of my lights disconnected, it's the circuit is reading the shorts. All right, there you go, guys. It's a simple install, nothing too complicated. I'm just letting you can look at the light. It's easy. Get it done. All right. The parts that you did not see in this video was me taking off the panels because the bike is already taken apart. But you'll figure it out. I have a lot of videos for you to find. Peace. Don't forget, let's get these miles. Let's get that money. Let's get the muscle. All right. Later.